So, Minecraft has a feedback website, a place where pretty much any member of the community can vote and leave suggestions for features that should be in the game. And on the top of the list, usually you'll find mobs. That being said, I thought it would be a great idea to compile a list of the most suggested mobs. So, my name is SystemZ, and here are the most suggested mobs from the Minecraft community. If you enjoyed the video and want to support my channel and help me make videos in the future, consider becoming a member, where you'll be invited to my Minecraft and Discord servers, as well as have a chance to help me with new videos through exclusive community posts. Click the join button below for more information, and also thank you to those of you who have become a member since my last video. Alright everybody, hello and welcome to this list of the most suggested Minecraft mobs. These are mobs that are found on the community feedback website for Minecraft, voted by the community. How many times can I say community? Let me know in the comments down below. But these are some mobs that I've done before, but mainly I just wanted to make this video for a collection to show off what the community really wants. And what the community wants first and foremost is penguins. And you know what? I'm gonna get a little too close. I'm gonna get real close. I agree. Penguins would be amazing. They would spawn in Arctic biomes, much like the ones you see here. Basically anywhere where snow and ice can form. And if we go ahead and take the penguin, you are going to love the way they look. They are absolutely adorable, and shout out to Everbloom Studios for their animals add-on available in the marketplace for basically bringing penguins and some of the other mobs in this video to life. But these penguins are adorable. They would spawn in flocks of 3 to 5, and they would spawn, like I said, in these biomes with the primary mission of getting raw fish for food. Now, if you place a barrel down, they would actually have a chance of bringing the fish to the barrel. Now, I know that seems like a funny behavior, but if you go deep into the files of the game, I'm talking the resources, the textures, baby, then that's where you'll find a fish barrel texture, and I think this would be an awesome way to actually implement that into the game. But alas, penguins would just be great because they're penguins. Who wouldn't love penguins? Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this? Now, as far as what they would drop, I hate the idea of killing them, but probably just fish. And like I said, you would find them in these biomes in packs of 3 to 5. So that's essentially it for this mob. Let's go ahead and check out the rest. Next up, we've got our first mob that is actually officially announced for Minecraft, hopefully in a soon-to-be-announced update. And that is for none other than the adorable Meerkat, and that would be a new desert mob. Along with a couple of other features, the desert soon will be updated, adding the wonderful and beautiful and adorable meerkats. They would be an amazing mob. I would absolutely love to see them in the game. As you can see here, we've got a full-on mound of them. They are all over the place, and I like to imagine that this is about how we would find them. They would spawn essentially in areas like this, almost like a meerkat mound type structure. And in the center would be kind of an area where you find stolen loot. This would be loot from a nearby village that would all be kind of neatly tucked away, assuming that they know how to open a chest. This would be really cool. I think it could be a great opportunity to also promote exploration and adventure, obviously with the reward of loot. But yes, meerkats would be a beautiful creature. I would love to see them in the game, mainly because the desert really doesn't have many mobs that are unique like this, so I think the meerkats would be amazing. And actually, scratch that, they will be amazing, because like I said, they will be added in the game. Officially, they are announced, so it's only a matter of time until we see them. But let me know what you think of meerkats down in the comments below. Yet again, we have another announced mob. Of all the mobs on the Minecraft feedback website, ostriches have been confirmed, and I think this is a fantastic addition to the game. They would essentially spawn in savanna biomes. Now, this is a great way to upgrade this biome alone, but ostriches would be a really fun mob. Whenever you get close, they wouldn't attack you unless you attack them, or if they feel threatened, they might charge at you, especially if their children are near. But as you can see, this ostrich is adorable. The way it walks, everything about it is something to love. But there's one main reason why I would love ostriches in the game, and that is, of course, you can tame them and ride them around. Hopefully this one will let me tame it. Please, kid, will you let me ride? Okay, nope, he really doesn't like me. Come on, buddy. There we go. Now we can ride him around. So it took a little bit of time, but we were able to tame this guy. And as you can see, we can run around town extremely fast on this ostrich. I would love this because it just looks so funny. I don't know what happened here, but this would be amazing. Now, the greatest thing is that potentially we could store chests on them to allow them to actually carry our inventory around, much like the donkey. But obviously, this would be a lot more fun and a lot quicker than donkey travel. So this is one main reason why I think it would be amazing to have ostriches. And again, it is confirmed. So we will be getting ostriches in Minecraft. It's just a matter of time. But let me know what you think. What do you think of ostriches? Let me know in the comments below. So this next mob isn't necessarily a mob at all. It's actually an extension of a pre-existing mob. And unfortunately, it's not one that's been announced, but it's been talked about quite a bit. Enough so that it has a very high vote rank on the feedback website. And that is for, of course, none other than dog breeds. Something that I think we've needed for so long. We currently have cat breeds, so cat owners are able to bring their pets in the game, but we don't currently have the same treatment for dogs and dog lovers. I know as a dog owner myself, I would love to be able to bring my German Shepherd and my Pit Bull and Lab mix into the game. I think it would be only fair and just absolutely amazing because it would allow us to personalize our experience just a little bit more. Plus, we'd be able to do another community mob vote to be able to actually bring a specific community member's pet into the game, much like we did with Good Times with Scars cat, Jelly. So this would just be an awesome addition to the game, very simple as well, and even though it's not announced, I do think we will be seeing it in the game. Because like I said, it seems like lately a lot of people have been talking about dog breeds, so I feel like they're definitely going to notice. And hopefully we will see them added either in 1.15 or 1.16. But let me know what you think of dog breeds down in the comments below. Next up, we've got something I'm super excited about. I have talked about it before, but once again, this video is a purpose of showing off all the community favorites, and that is Jellyfish. This is something that I think everybody would love to see in the game, but something that I've actually thought would be really cool for Redstone, and I'll explain that here in just a moment. But Jellyfish would spawn in the coral reef biomes. Now, I know that's not necessarily true to real life, but just imagine them spawning in this biome. I think it would add so much color and so much uniqueness to the biome. It would give us more of a reason to find them and make them even better, even though they're super rare and already awesome because of all the coral blocks. But finding jellyfish in them would really spice it up. Obviously, if you swim through them, they're gonna shock you, and yes, it's gonna hurt. But they would spawn in various different colors. Like you can see here, we've got the pink ones, we've got the blue ones. Maybe we would have different colors as well, and different sizes. I mean, imagine a gigantic jellyfish. It reminds me a lot of that SpongeBob episode, but that would be terrifying. Now, as far as what they would drop whenever they die, it would be a slime ball, but it would be a different colored slime ball. It wouldn't be green. It would be the color of the corresponding jellyfish, so pink or blue. And that could be crafted into a multicolored slime block that has a different function than a normal slime block. Perhaps it would allow you to create different channels of what blocks stick to what. Now that's very confusing, and I'm not a redstoner, so I don't even believe what I'm saying. I don't even understand what I'm saying, but hopefully you get the point. I do plan on looking a little bit more into this idea in the future, so stay tuned. But that's essentially it for Jellyfish. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. You know, I was pretty surprised to find this mob on the list of fan favorites, but you know what? It definitely makes sense. It's something I've talked about before. I know my community has talked about it, so to find it on the feedback list is definitely a joy, and that is for none other than owls. Now, I think owls would be a very awesome addition to the game. Unfortunately, this is a mob that has not yet been announced or accepted into the game, but still, there is potential because, like I said, this is one of the highly voted mobs on the list. Now, this is one of the only mobs in this video that would have a variety. We would have a horned owl or a snowy owl. Basically, different trees amongst the various different biomes would have a chance at having an owl in them. Now, like you can see here, the owls are adorable creatures. They are amazing, but they actually have a cool purpose. I think it would be really cool if you have an owl around tamed within your space that it keeps mobs away at night, because mobs would be scared of them. They would fly down and attack. That would be one main reason to have them. Now, obviously, they wouldn't be too overpowered. Some mobs would be able to actually get through them, but still, this would make it a little bit easier to protect. Say, a village, for example. Having a couple of owls placed around a village would allow them to protect the villagers from zombies. Now, I think that would be really cool. I don't really want to think about what it would, get if you kill them, so I'm not really going to talk about mob drops for this one, but let me know what you think about that in the comments. What do you think they would drop if they were, unfortunately, killed? But regardless, regardless, I think owls would be awesome. Unfortunately, they're not yet confirmed, but hopefully one day we will get it. Is he turning his head around? Oh goodness, this is reminding me of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. All right, we gotta get out of here before he keeps telling me stories. Please don't clip my boat wire, Mr. Crab. I really need this boat. Please don't clip it. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and this boat is gonna be completely gone, all thanks to crabs. This is a mob that I think would be fantastic, and it seems like a lot of the community also agrees. Crabs would essentially spawn on any shore, but more than likely in deserts, much like you see here. Basically anywhere where they have a good amount of land that they can walk around that is sand. So if it's a shore, then it would definitely work. Now, the beautiful thing about crabs is that obviously they would be a little bit protective. They would kind of walk like this, which is really fun on its own, but if you get too close, they might attack you, so definitely stay away and don't get too close. This guy really wants me. But whenever it's noontime, or if you play music around them, they would all do a crab rave type dance. Now, again, I'm using the Everbloom add-ons pack, and they actually do have this implemented. I haven't really been able to get it to work, but it is in there, at least I've been told by the developers anyways. But this is a fantastic example of how crabs could be in the game. There could even be different types of crabs. You know, this doesn't have to be the only version that we have in Minecraft, but alas, this would be a really cool mob to have. They would drop crab meat, so it's just another form of food that you could get in the game, but more importantly, they're just fun. I mean, who wouldn't want a crab walking around like this? And maybe, just maybe, if you walk up to them and you've got emeralds, they might steal it, because hey, we all know that crabs can be greedy, right? Alright, but that's essentially it for this mob. Let me know what you think of this down in the comments below. Would you like to see crabs in Minecraft? Last but most certainly not least, this mob, again, is something I recently showcased in one of the episodes of Your Ideas in Minecraft. So this one actually kind of comes from my community, but it's still something a lot of the community has suggested, and that is for mimics. Basically fake chests that steal items from you. My diamond has been stolen, as you can see. Now, normally they would attack you. If you were in survival, they would hurt you. They would be found in essentially any structure that has a loot. So, for example, some sort of chest. But occasionally, you would have the chance at finding one of these guys instead. And this is, of course, none other than Chester the Mimic. I love the name. But as you can see, once we kill the mob, it actually drops a chest as well as the diamond that it stole. I think that is a fantastic idea, and that is essentially how we're going to conclude this list. Again, I apologize for kind of showing duplicates of some of the stuff I've shown in videos recently, but I just wanted to put together a list of all of the community suggestions from the feedback website, just to kind of raise the awareness of what possibilities we have for Minecraft. All you have to really do is just vote on these mobs on the feedback website, link in the description, and they may have a chance in the game. And Mojang, if you're watching, I think all of these mobs would be great, and hopefully these ideas have kind of given you some, hopefully, ideas for how they could work in the game. But anyways, that's going to be it. Let me know what you think of these down in the comments below. That's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing and turning on notifications to be alerted whenever I next upload a video. Also, let me know in the comments down below which mob was your favorite and which ones you would like to see added to Minecraft. But that being said, my name has been System Z, you guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.